Oh, what is going on, everybody? My name is Jacob Forster. Welcome back once more to Submachine Legacy. In our previous episode, we have been hunting these previous chapters for all of our secret monoliths in the game. We hit a bit of a roadblock in trying to find some of these, find specifically microstabilizers to be able to get us through. But I am determined to keep getting through this, and hopefully we gather all of the monoliths at this point so that we are very well and very ready to start the Shattered Quadrant final section of this game. There are some very lovely people in the comments, per usual, who have been very helpful in kind of getting me in the right direction for some of these. Oh, crap. I need to go to layer 4. Let's go back to our main menu real quick. We'll start at 8. Continue layer number 1, 2, 3, 4. But yeah, it's been tough. It's been very tough to try to get through some of these because there are some just crazy like pixel hunting that is required for a lot of this. And apparently in this particular section, I guess I missed a ladder to go up. Oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh gosh, how did I miss that? That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay, well, let's go into this portal. Interesting. Oh. Oh. This is strange. This is very strange. Ah. Okay. So let's get 5 more. Good thing I had all 10. Into the portal we go once more. Hello! Time to press you. Monolith number 2. Whoa. This is this not chapter 8? 7? 7? With the, I think it's in a couple different chapters. But when we first see the 4 portal doors, when we come into the docking bay area, is this not one of the rooms? What? Okay. I'm still very confused about the how much do you weigh button. Also, if you haven't seen the other episodes, make sure you go watch them. This game's not gonna make any sense at this point in time for anybody who's just catching these. There's a full playlist. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that like button. All those good things. How much do you weigh today? Still an error. I feel like I can't do anything with you. Interesting. Okay, got my notes here. Chapter 2, we have finished the monolith. So now we just have to worry about the how much do you weigh today thing, which is very strange. I need to go back to chapter 5. That is my next area. Back to main menu, chapter 5, the root. Let's make sure we continue. And chapter 5 and 7 specifically. Commenters were mentioning that it's going to be extremely difficult for me to find. Let's go 5, 5, and 2. Extremely difficult for me to find some of these things, and so they gave me some pretty direct hints to be able to hopefully find this. Oh, are you joking? Are you joking? You can go back here? This is straight up pixel hunting at this point. Okay. Oh, hi, little Robo. Hi, little Robo. Oh my. Beep boop up. Okay, that was the only microstabilizer that I needed, by the way. So weird. All right, we need to go to the 747. Okay, yeah. 747. My goodness, you gotta be joking. That one was so... They're not well communicated, I would say, in that regard. Okay, so 7. So we need number 7. So let's go back to our main menu. Let's go to chapter 8, continue. Let's go to number 7. The thing is, I'm going to be doing a lot of hunting in chapter 9. I was not giving any hints for that one because, again, I haven't actually tried to do that one. So 9, here we go. Very last microstabilizer. Sweet. I think the biggest difficulty with these later chapters... Red sand. Hello. Monolith VI, number 6. Cool. But yeah, the biggest difficulty with these chapters here... Cool. I like the music over here. Is the fact that the levels are so incredibly massive. So incredibly massive. So to kind of go back through and try to find these microstabilizers, it's a bit of a headache. It's a bit of a headache. So chapter 5 is done. Let's move on to chapter 6, back to main menu. So I need to see, continuing, what we do here. Wait! Crap, I didn't mean to... Oopsie! I'm not supposed to be here. Let's go back to chapter 6, the edge. Continue. Okay. Thank you. Take my thingy back, please. So wait, what happens if I put this in but don't click this? So weird. Okay, and then you. So you're number 2. I want to try to figure this one out. So back to number 2. Continue. Back to level 2. Back to main menu. Back to 6. And if we go to 2 now. So what's interesting is this takes us here. So did I not click on this? Or does this just take me back? Oh, I just never clicked on that. Oh! I just assumed. Okay. See, this is why you can't assume. This is why you cannot assume. I just assumed that that would bring you back to that portal up top. Don't go there. Don't. There's nothing out there. Nothing. It's just hubris. Hubris forever. Hello. Oh my gosh. Error, data string malformed. Contact nearest surveillance station operator. I think that's Monolith 8. I think it's V. I. Data string malformed still. The call. What is this? We have to go back, Liz. We have to go back. What is this, a reference to Lost? We have to go back. If you haven't seen Lost, it's a funny reference. Kind of a meme. Just a little bit. All right, okay, so I still have one more of these to get in chapter 6 though. So that's gonna be even more confusing. Okay, back through the portal. I still have 5 microstabilizers. Yeah, okay, so I don't need to find any more microstabilizers. I just need to figure out Transporter prototype 2/32. Transporter unoperational. Assistance needed. Error code 54-1 while DS2 is off. Oh! Thank you for cooperation. Okay, now that I've like actually gone back here on the last video, the 54-1 and DS2 are very familiar. So wait, so 54-1 needs to be 0 and DS2 needs to be off. Anything else? Thank you for your cooperation. No. Okay, I wonder if this is actually, oh, and this is 2 over 32. So let me write that down. So 2 over 32, which the numbering sequencing of these is very reminiscent as well of the storage facilities in, I believe it was chapter 10, if I'm not mistaken. So that's a whole nother kind of interesting detail. All right, I gotta get back all the way up. I'm scared that I didn't switch it back though. Oh, I did. Okay, good. Or rather, it continued from that section. All right, so let's take a look at all of these, figure out how we might be able to get through chapter 6 and hack into these systems. Okay, maintenance level, door 8, level 2, that's fine. Up here, identification number not present, that's fine. So this just opened up door number 8, which again, I think if we go back up through here, not this one, maybe this one, 54-4 disabled. So I'm looking for 54-1. So this is a map that we can look at of the infestation. 5 level 2, again, we're fine with this. Yeah, I think what we're gonna need is 2 separate pieces here. So if I plug you in, we've got the details from Murtaugh. Gate 3-18 is not active, so I need to take this out and go back over here. 3-18, so this has nothing to do with anything. We'll unplug that, get back over here, plug this in, should give us another option to turn on or off. 54-1 equals 0. So if I put these all to 1, is that gonna do anything if I switch back over here now? DS2 needs to be off. What is DS2 though? Unless 54-1 needs to be at 1, initiate protocol 54-1, human hack attempt. Protocol disabled, search failure. Interesting that these don't update. So if I leave these at 0, but this is 1, is that gonna change anything? Let me test that theory. This is gonna be a bit tricky, kind of jumping back and forth, but we have to look at all of our options here. Figure out what we need to do. Because surely this is what I need to do. Yeah. 2 over 32, 54-1. Wait, what did I? 54-5. Wait. Hold on. I swear we had a note from Murtaugh that like actually printed out, but I think it's just on that detail a while back. Okay, so this is really interesting then. So keep it to the right, transporter prototype 2 over 32. 2 over 32. Interesting. Okay. This is good. This is a good puzzle to solve. We've got direction in our lives at the moment. And this is very helpful. This is actually very helpful. So if I turn that off, is this just done? Oh! Okay, I thought I had to do more. Transporter prototype 2 over 32. Prototype developed for transportation of maintenance units between different sections of the subnet. The prototype came into contact with the human factor and was reverse engineered in order to transport humans. Primary function deleted. As a main factor in the infestation spread, the prototype was considered a failure. Interesting. All right, let's go through. What do we have here? The early period. In his early life, the architect Murtaugh, was focused on the big picture. He was trying to capture the grand design of the net, its structure and workings. We can observe drawings of different architecture styles based on the age of the cluster. We have to emphasize the value of pre-shift architectural drawings. Brain just didn't want to read that for a second. While you can study the original design by looking at shifted construction, here we have the originals drawn as they were. In his travels, the architect was targeting monuments of greater meaning and position. Back then, he was still trying to understand. The early period. Oh, it's this drawing again. We just saw this. Interesting. The early period. And I can't go off to the right any further. We have more notes over here. Yes. The late period. In his older age, the architect focused on smaller scale and details. We can observe drawings of single rooms and at most single locations. This period brings us a lot more information about the net than the early works of grand design. We can also recognize various kinds of machinery from different ages of the cluster. Oh, in many cases, these are the only archives of pre-shift design. Later, the architect focused on drawing single objects that could be found within locations. By that point, the architect abandoned the need to understand, which is going to be things like a roomscape, which we'll probably see here. Yes. Interesting. The late period. I was wondering what all these drawings were. So this gives light to some of that information then. So anytime we saw the actual architectural drawings of larger scale buildings, that was early period, and anytime it was focused on rooms, later period for the architect. And then I'm trying to recall any images that had, let's go, Monolith 9, IX. I'm trying to think of any pictures that had like singular objects, but I'm not sure if I do know that. Okay, incredible. Okay, I thought this chapter, finding these last pieces, was gonna be a lot harder than it was, but no, that's perfect. Okay, so chapter 6 is completed. There's only one there in chapter 6. 7, I'm still missing 3 microstabilizers and 1 monolith, and then we just need to complete chapter 9. So the commenter, and I believe there were a couple of commenters, but one of the commenters that had mentioned for this chapter mentioned that I needed to just take a look at the broken teleporter. So that was incredibly helpful. Helped me find direction without actually just telling me what to do. So that was great. Chapter 7, on the other hand, I might just take these direct notes and run with it. Because again, this level is monumental. This level's monumental, and I don't think I'll be able to really get to where I need to go otherwise. I'm like, I'm trying not to like just directly grab these details. Oh my gosh, but yeah, like this. No. Yeah, this? Really? I'm supposed to have found this? How that's the point at which I would need to have found with my mouse. That's crazy. I think I've done a fantastic job personally getting through this game, going through and finding the, crossing these off, the obvious microstabilizers, or rather the well directed at kind of microstabilizers that are in these rooms. But yeah, it's tough. So the other two, I'll just tell you, spoilers if you're trying to play this on your own. Chapter 7, there's another one in a crack. Again, this is what a commenter mentioned. Crack beside the door in the control room, and a crack beside the karma portal in the first door portal. So I don't know where that would be. I don't know what the control room necessarily is, but we're gonna try to figure this out. So I'm looking for cracks in walls, essentially. The control room. I'm trying to figure out what the control room would be. Not in here, right? I don't believe so. But we do have a couple more microstabilizers, or at least one more. So we just need to find the 2. And then we're free to explore chapter 9 without hesitation And we can just kind of go through there and find that explorative nature and fun time on our own there. Okay, control room, Karma portal, first door? Wait, I'm sorry. The first door portal? Okay, I guess I'm looking for cracks though. First door portal. Crack beside Karma portal, first door portal. Unless they mean like the first one that I came out of, which would have been this. So if I come back here, crack beside the door, first Karma portal. Crack beside Karma portal and first portal door. In first portal door. Portal door. Unless they meant like back here, this portal. But isn't this where I found one already? I don't actually know. I don't actually think this is what they meant by that. Okay, and then crack beside door control room. Oh, I think I know where that is at the very least. Crack. Just looking for a crack somewhere to touch. You know what I meant. Okay, oh, that just leads us off to the right. No, I don't want to be over here. Oh, door portal. Is this what they meant? Maybe this is what they meant. Okay, it's fine. We'll keep looking around. Keep exploring. No, I don't want to go this way. I believe I want to go up. Control room, I think is what they were going on about here. Wait, what? Oh, okay, that just brings us back out there. Oh my gosh! Oh no. Yeah, control room door. Got it. Okay, so now I just need to find the crack beside Karma portal in the first door portal. Again, I'm not exactly sure what that means, but we're for sure gonna be looking. We're gonna be looking for it. And what else could they mean by Karma portal door than this? Has to be one of these, or a crack nearby, something like that. But no, we just have a note here. They should definitely update it so that it has like a read symbol for these little magnifying glasses, as opposed to like the look symbol, because that's the exact same symbol when trying to figure out other details here. Okay. Again, I doubt it's has anything to do with these, but I'm going to check each one. We got a few of them here. Oh. No, okay, so that just brings us back there. Got it. Back to 3. Again, I don't think this is where I need to be, but may as well check these off my list real quick. Just get it done real quickly. Crack by first portal door. And by could mean not directly next to it too. I'm just trying to remember if there's another portal door that I'm not recalling here. Could be somewhere else. I hate how I'm having to check every pixel in this game though. That's the thing that I think. I know that there's some like deep secrets that come into play here for this game. But a couple of these are just like so crazy, which is, I think at the same time though, it is kind of cool to have, I'm sure that there was some community driven or community-focused things related to this game that were kind of cool to work with other people. A little similar to how when I played through Animal Well, like I did really like the way that some of those puzzles were set up, but some of them were near impossible for people who, like me, who really do like trying to figure out puzzles on their own. There should be a sense of both self-discovery, but also a sense that you can do this without further help or further need. But unfortunately, sometimes puzzles are designed in that kind of community context, which is tough. It's very tough to realize in a way that kind of works in a game environment. Okay, yeah, I don't think I have found this piece here, at least as easily as I thought I might. So I'm gonna do my usual deal. I'm gonna look around a bit, try to find it on my own, and if I'll jump back in if and when I find something, or I might just look this one up. I'll be honest. Boy, we might look this one up, but I'm gonna do my best to look around. No commentary, and I'll be back when I got something. Yeah. All right, I went back to reread the commenter's information, and I remembered it wrong. Apparently, it's by the first door portal's Karma portal crack. So that's all the way over here. Let's see. Oh, no. Oh my gosh. It's ridiculous. Okay, I bet if I just leave, go back to the main menu, and then come back in here to chapter 7, yeah, it's gonna put me here. Perfect. Perfect. So now I can just go all the way down, get this done with. Cool. 1 and 2. It's monolith time. We the king bid you farewell and wish you stay safe. We hope you find the destination of your travel. May we meet again one blessed day. We the king. We the king. I wonder who the we is, if it's Elizabeth and Murtaugh or if someone else has written this. It's interesting details. Oh, I need to go to quadrant 3. Oh, interesting. Okay. So I need to get to portal 3, main menu, chapter 8, continue, quadrant number 1, 2, 3. Back to main menu, back to chapter 7, continue. Cool. I really like the interdimensional, interlevel puzzles that are going on here. I think that's a really cool aspect. There it is. Oh. This feels like inside of the pyramid in chapter 9. Just a little bit. Oh. Whoa. Diagram 2-94. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 24, 32. And they all converge to create a single plane in a cube. At least the walls of a room, maybe. Diagram 2-93. This feels very important. I'm gonna write this down real quick. So 7 is done. So I'm gonna do a whole new piece of paper for this. So this is 2-94 is in chapter 7. 2-94 and 2-93. Weird. Very weird. What is the significance of the number 32? It's your probability range. When you are in any given location, the highest number of possible moves is 4. 4. Left, right, up, down? Yes, of course. When you change location, there are 8 possible combinations of locations you can end up in. How come? Count how many door variations you can get in the new room. Given the door you just went through is already determined. maybe you should familiarize yourself with diagram 2-94. Monolith X, number 10. Interesting. So there's only 8 combinations that they're able to get through. So the different planes, the different buttons on the portal kind of switcher. 1 through 7 are the normal. 8 shows all realities, or all light things. I don't know how that's supposed to kind of play into it, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. So there's a 16 4x4, and within this it has 32. Huh. Strange. Very strange. So I'm sure that will come into play with something, maybe in the Shattered Quadrant. I don't know if I'll have to come back here at all, but that's it. That finishes chapter 7. That finishes all of our monoliths, except now for chapter 9. So we're going to continue on through here. We have 3 microstabilizers. We just need to discover this place. So we don't know where to go yet, but we're just going to go. Okay. I feel as though I need to go back to the start of this or something, because I still don't know how to open that. That's a whole ordeal. Gosh, this one's tough because this really does feel like the furthest back that I've been in a while to try and find some different things here. I do want to get this finished so that we have an entire episode that's just dedicated, or rather probably multiple episodes, but a fresh new episode that's dedicated to the Shattered Quadrant. Again, commenters had mentioned to me that is one of, if not the biggest portion of this entire game, which is crazy to think about, and I don't know how true that would be, but if that's true, that's wild. That is absolutely wild. Okay, check and see if there's some behind details in any of this. This is where I got my little net thingy. Okay. So where could I potentially see a monolith location here? That's the thing that I don't actually know about. Oh, for this one, yeah, I have the brass scale. Okay. Sorry, I'm looking at chapter 9. I need 1 microstabilizer. Look around, haven't checked. Just 1? No, I need 2. I don't know why we're at 1. Interesting. Okay. Anyway. I just need to get back. I need to get back home. I need to get back to the beginning. I need to find... There was something that needed that brass scale. I think maybe it was up and above. That's my... Bing. Oh, wait. Okay, I am on the most recent layer. Oh, that's right. There was... Oh. Okay, yeah, there's a few things. There's a few things that I need to do here. Oh. Brass key. Oh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna have to go back through a lot of this with the 8th button clicked in. Huh. Strange. I'm gonna keep you on that left side direction. I'm gonna keep that in mind for now. Okay, that leads me back down. Let's go back up. Brass scale, here we are. Now, isn't that strange? Left or right? That's the great underground, is it not? I have to check that right now. That opens the gate to the sewers. This one, does it not? It opened this one. Oh my gosh. What is this? What is the point of coming down here? Oh, I still have 2 crystalline shards. Can I get one of those back, actually? Just gonna double check here real quick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so this one's a false area. So I'm assuming we need to flip it back over so that I can go through here then. All right. Okay, cool. This is great. This feels like actually more to this level, like a lot more to the level. I'm really happy about that. So let's flip you back the other way. Yeah, I knew that looked suspicious. It looked just like the grate. Again, I didn't get any hints for this chapter whatsoever. Don't come for me. Ah, okay, we're pushing it in so that we can grab whatever was in that one. It wasn't a false area, just the wrong order. All right, cool. What if those bells are gonna come into play too? All right, now to the right side. All the way down, please. All the way to the right, please. Oh, Beep Bop, a microstabilizer, cool. All right, sweet. I still have a brass key though. So there's one location back up and above that did need fully clicked in, or number 8. I'm just gonna call it number 8. I don't recall exactly where it is, but I will find it. For sure, I will find it. I'm guessing that anytime I had something like this, one of these that is broken in any capacity. Yep. Or at least sometimes. That if I click on the 8th button, then I will start to find some new details as we go along. Okay, so that leads back. This is kind of the original location. So what's up and above? So this was where I got the masculine sarcophagus piece, I think it was called. I think so. I'm also scared that I'm gonna miss a like extreme tiny detail of a pixel hunting size microstabilizer somewhere in this map. But again, I'm gonna do my best to kind of get through this without taking any more hints or notes. May do a little self-research, self-discovery as well. But we'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. Okay, nothing up and around. Back through here then. All right. Checking these weird corners here. You never know. You never know what might be around the corner. Okay, so this one doesn't have anything else. I've done, I think, such a good job already of kind of clicking through all of the other options on that previous episode that I really only need to look at the option of all the lines. Okay. So here's our bell again. Got the other sarcophagus piece. That one was the masculine, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Oh, did I see something? No, I did not. Okay. Interesting. Should I venture down here? Yeah, I may as well. I may as well. It's probably gonna do me good. Oh, okay, good. I'm glad I double checked this super quick. So this one led to nothing, that's right. Or at least it led to a item that we've already grabbed. Okay. So where, it was somewhere off to a right-hand side section. You. Interesting, okay. So that's all of our microstabilizers then, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 circles, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Interesting, I wonder if that was supposed to be a hint for anything. I mean, just being able to explore around with it fully clicked in is easy enough. So then the place that I remember that has the lines on the wall must be where we go to put these microstabilizers then, right? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, okay, so that's where it came in from. This is where that brass key goes. Incredible. Portal time, let's go. Okay. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 5. Interesting that it's like this now. Wait, I can use each of them? Oh, cool. Oh, this is cool. If he's the explorer, she's the healer. If he's the child, she's the older sister. When he couldn't understand, she knew that it wasn't his fault. When he fell, she picked him up. When they wanted to kill him, she explained. When they wanted to kill him, who was they? When he died, she carried his words. When she died, we buried her alongside him. They remained together in the light of Shiva. Your journey is almost at its end. You've reached the highest level of understanding possible to a one-layer mind. Okay, so they do call it layers. If you want to leave the structure, Shiva will guide you. Just follow him. Oh, interesting. I love the lore dump that we're getting here. I love this lore dump. This is great. There are 7 main layers of reality, okay? Yes, that's common knowledge. It's conversation. But there is another layer, the one often misinterpreted as the layer of time. If it's not time, what is it then? It's the layer of light, you see. When you move through the field of atoms frozen in time, the friction causes them to emit visible light. It's everywhere you move. It's not a guiding light. You're the one who's guiding that light. Where you will go is entirely up to you. Ooh, okay. Interesting, interesting. I highly doubt there's anything else for me to see in some of these little areas, other than just these. Another conversation. How is it possible that people are still coming through the loop and trying to turn off the defense systems after all these years? What would you have me do? Destroy his creation? Destroy the whole section? I don't know. Maybe. You're talking about destroying our history. What's next? Book burning? No, of course not. But maybe a sign that it's no longer necessary to shut down the defenses? And what about those in the 8th layer? I stand corrected. Interesting. What are these supposed to be? Kind of look like spears. Murtaugh never said it was about revenge, but by then he was well used to not being understood. Back then they didn't have 7-layer bullets. The only option was to meet him at the knot, the place where all dimensions intertwined to become one. Then and there they waited. And when he appeared, Murtaugh was finally able to see what had happened. He fell to his knees. She came to him, sat down beside him, and they started talking. The bullets never reached them. Multi-layer bullets? Okay, let's see what this one is. After the second enlightenment, Murtaugh dedicated his life to restoring order. While the main layers flourished under his word, the 3rd dimension remained broken. Murtaugh originally came from the 3rd layer. Therefore, there was nothing he could do to bring it back to an unbroken state. He often spoke about it as being a thorn in his heart. This was consuming him until the day Shiva gave him comfort of knowledge of the future. Murtaugh was already dying, and just before he drew his last breath, the light came to him and showed him what was to come. We believe he stayed in that moment forever. Huh. Very interesting. Okay, and I'm assuming this will lead to our last monolith. Oh, look at you. Cool. 4 arms. Is it just loop? Yeah. Okay. Monolith number 12, XII. And with that, I think that does it. These are really interesting to read. I love getting more context about the, frankly, convoluted story that's going on here, but the more that you get, the more references that you have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Only 6 arms. The more references you have, the more it actually kind of starts coming together as a cohesive kind of narrative and story. I'm curious now to see if there's anything different with the 8th layer being pushed in, especially at the very beginning of this level. So I want to check that out super quick. I doubt there's anything else for me now that we've completed these monoliths, but it doesn't hurt. Doesn't hurt to at least check. No. Darn. Okay, I was hoping there'd be something there at that wall, but it's okay. That's fine. I'm just really happy I didn't have to do any pixel hunting at this stage on Chapter 9, because Chapter 9 is pretty massive. Super happy, completed Chapter 10's Monolith. And now we only have one thing remaining, and that's our priority assignment, the Shattered Quadrant. And I know I'm gonna leave you all hanging on the line here, waiting for this next episode, but this is gonna be some long parts just based on the description that people have given me. If people lied, then I'm sorry, it's only gonna be a 10-minute video. But I highly doubt that, given all of the strange secrets and puzzle solving that we've had to figure out every other step along the way. It's really strange that the Shattered Quadrant can't be done until now. If I were to take a guess at this point in time, the Shattered Quadrant probably as soon as you go into it, again, I haven't even clicked on it, but I'm guessing that as soon as you go into it, you realize that you're blocked off by X amount of maybe monolith related switches or something of that nature. So I probably maybe was safe to kind of go in here earlier on and then would have found out like, oh, I can't progress. That's weird. That's strange. But now that we have everything in place and in order, or at least maybe that we have this kind of lore information, it's gonna be a lot better to kind of be able to complete this, go through. I will be taking more notes. I will be asking the community if I get stuck, and as long as we don't finish the level, of course. If there is a reason to have multiple episodes of the Shattered Quadrant. But this has been such a fun journey. Thank you to all of the lovely people who have been leaving comments and kind of helping me along the way with this. This really has been a community effort puzzle game, which is hard to do in the format that I'm doing right now. If I was a streamer on Twitch, or even if I did streams of this on YouTube, that would be a lot easier. I feel like a lot of content creators nowadays, they really kind of come from a streaming side of things. Of course, there's plenty of wonderful content creators who do YouTube videos like I do that are pre-recorded, uploaded. But it's something that it's not always afforded to me, as not being in the streaming space in the same way, where I get to have those immediate conversations with people, immediate feedback, and people helping me along throughout the puzzles. And I really appreciate the way that this game has been formatted itself. Because again, I'm recording these episodes and I'm dictating kind of the timeline that I'm playing them and how long these recordings are, but I think it really works. Also in terms of how the game is structured, so that I'm able to get through a chapter, come back to the secrets, get through a lot of secrets, but maybe leave a couple left undone, and then waiting for you all, the community here, to kind of get back to me, have some interaction with this, and just be of great help as I'm playing through this game. So again, all that to say, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody who's been watching this series and enjoying it so much and hanging out with me as I do these puzzle games. It really means a lot to me. It really means a lot to me, and I'm so very grateful for this community, this platform that I have, and just to be able to make silly, fun little videos for y'all. So anyway, with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Love to hear those thoughts and feelings for you all. What should I expect with the Shattered Quadrant? Lengthwise. Based on what you've seen me play, how long do you think it's gonna take me? I'll take notes. Don't you worry. Or take your guesses, rather, how long you think it'll take. If you're not already subscribed, like I mentioned earlier, consider doing so and hit that bell notification. That way we know exactly when I'm uploading any new videos. If you'd like to see any more content from me, welcome to follow me on any of my other socials, always listed in the description down below. But with all that being said, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Later. Little figurines. Little wizards. Don't you put your hand in that hole. Don't. Ooh, do I put my hand in the hole? I'm putting my hand in the hole.